Zaidoun, yet again, we are seeing video of children who have been shot to death in Syria. You hear the government of Syria, the regime of Syria, saying they're not killing people, that they're not killing innocent people, and that they're not ordering the deaths of any people, how can they say that when we constantly are seeing these videos?
Well, I mean, they keep lying and lying until they believe what they lie about. I don't know, whether they believe it or not, but everybody knows that the killing is happening on a daily basis, and we can see it just in front of us. Today we lost seven children, 2 women amongst 45 killed today. And the worst is that in the funeral of one of the kids, another kid was shot. And if they really say that these videos are fake, then let the media go in and let us see whether this is real or not. Everybody knows that the regime is doing systematic killing on a daily basis. You can also measure it from the number of people killed, as if they just measure it. They want today 30, every day 30 to 40 people dead. And we hear the same figure on daily basis, between 30 and 40 people killed on daily basis, as if there is a clear command, kill between 30 and 40 people every day, and this is what's happening.
Ramita, you were able to get into Syria. You saw for yourself with your own eyes what is happening there. Can you describe what life is like on a daily basis now?
People are terrified in a lot of the towns outside Syria. The economy has ground to a standstill. There are daily violent house-to-house raids. Activists and protesters are too scared to leave their houses during the day, so they live life on the run, living in safe house, moving from safe house to safe house. Life is not as normal. In fact, it feels like a wartime era there.
And Ramita, when you hear the Syrian leader, the dictator of Syria, saying, we're not ordering the deaths of people, there are no house-to-house searches, people aren't being arrested and killed in their homes, what do you think? You've seen it for yourself.
Yeah, on some level, it's quite laughable. I was watching an Assad interview, and I was laughing at the same time as screaming at the television, because of course what's happening there is absolutely undeniable. It's all around you. You can't escape it. It's impossible for somebody to be a member of the government and not know that these killings are happening, and not, of course, not just killings, but the detention of thousands and thousands and the torture of thousands.
Zaidoun, President Assad said this week to Barbara Walters that it's impossible for someone in the Syrian government to give an order to kill people. How do you respond to that?
Well, I can just say it. He has all authority in Syria, and hence he has full responsibility for what's going on. And when they say that there is no torture, just a few days ago, my friend came out of the jail because of, again, demonstrating peacefully. He was crucified for one full night. He was crucified for one full night. He said that this was the worst night he has ever had.
What do you
Yesterday
mean?
I was about to travel to my home village in Dara, and then I received a call from my family, do not try even to do so, because the village is being raided right now, and they arrested 20 people, and they burned bikes, just like that. I don't know, just to tease people, or I don't know why. And the entire city is just occupied. You cannot cross into Dara unless you go through 4 or 5 checkpoints from every entrance of the city. Now the question is this all done without the president knowing about it? This is unbelievable. No one can believe that.
Dara is where these demonstrations began, and at the time, they initially was not calling for the overthrow of the regime, was not calling for the ouster of Assad. It was only after he cracked down and started killing people that became the rallying cry. But Zaidoun, Syria's leading opposition group is saying that the government has now surrounded the city of Homs, and that the military has issued a 72-hour deadline for people to stop protesting, and a lot of people there fear a massacre. From what you're hearing, what's the latest going on in that city?
Well, everything is believed about this regime. my information says that this city, Homs, which is the biggest city in Syria, which has from all religions, from all sects, you have Muslims, Christians, you have Orthodox, Catholics, Protestants, you have Sunnis, Shia, Alawi, everybody is there, okay? This city is well known for coexistence. People lived with each other for centuries without any sectarian sensitivities. Now, unfortunately, the regime is dragging the entire, people over there for some sort of sectarian, I don't know, conflict or more than that even. So I can believe everything now. My information says that the local authorities in Homs is watching Shabiha doing the daily killing without doing anything, so that they evoke more sectarian problems.
Zaidoun, appreciate you joining us again. Please stay safe. And Ramita Navai, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Anderson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, let us know what you think about the killings in Syria.